think that I am today. If this changes the way you think about me, I am sorry, but this really took me from couch to 5K. I just want to give you that I am today, and I love it for me. My brows are brushed, my lashes, okay, nothing with my lashes, but my edges are laid. It's laid for me. It's laid for me. This is laid because I really be walking out like I'm going to war. Anyway, I'm actually shooting probably this entire vlog with my phone, and I noticed that you can't see my edges, so I'm showing you. This is me from the future. I really went from hating all things running. When I say all things, I mean all things running, to actually paying to run and running my first ever race. Let me moisturize my lips because I have a lot to tell you. So this is me having run my first ever 5K race. I've ran 5K on my own once, and then I signed up for a 5K race. I did it. If you know me and if you've been following me, I hated running. I hated everything about running, the way that made me feel, the way that my body felt. But I actually paid to run where I could normally run for free. I am within the running, I don't know what it is, but it's got me. The running something has got me. And it's not so much because everybody's doing it or the aesthetic of it, but really there is so much to running than just running. Your character gets built and chiseled when you run. It is a true it's a true test of character. Anyway, I'm not going to go on too long. So yeah, this is watch out for my race.
She said she's near the back.
Of the race, and nothing looked like what I thought it would look like. It was not aesthetic, it was not cute, the weather was not even nice. It was raining from the night before, the entire night, and as we checked the weather was giving 100% chances of rain throughout the day. So we left home at 4:30 and we went on our way. It was drizzling slightly when we started, but mid-run, it started to pour. And that's when I knew that I'm actually now the girl that I think that I am. I'm now the girl that commits to things, that makes promises to herself and keeps them, because I went to run this race on my period, on a rainy day and I'm asthmatic, okay? If you're asthmatic, you know windy, cloudy, worse, rainy weather hates you. And the fact that I did all those things, the fact that I neglected all those things, like those were valid reasons for me not to run. They were valid reasons, but I didn't use those reasons to not run. I still ran. Also, big ups to my man, because if he wasn't doing it with me, there's a high chance that I wasn't going to do it. But I had to do it. So I did it anyway. Please allow me to reintroduce myself. I am now the woman who makes promises to herself and keeps them. That is who I am now. If I commit to something, I will see it to completion. And partly, half of this is fueled by anger. Half of my commitment, half of my consistency is fueled by anger. Because I've been let down by my father as a child. I'm not gonna let myself down any longer. Okay? The cycle breaks with me. I'm breaking the cycle for myself, by myself. Okay, with the Lord. With the Lord, of course, because He sustains us and He's the one that gives us grace to do all these things. So I'm here to just maybe encourage you. Okay, my couch to 5K journey has been a very long one. It doesn't have to be as long as mine has been. Mine was just long because of inconsistency, and I always found this so cliche. I never understood it when people always say, find your why, find your why, find your why. But when I found my why, I began to be consistent. Another thing that used to stop me from running consistently is that I was so stuck in the aesthetic of running. I wouldn't want to run unless I was running in a picture perfect place. I want to run on the promenade. I want to run on the racetrack. I don't want to run in my neighborhood where it's hills and valleys and nothing looks good, no sunrise, no sunset. And that held me back for so long. The aesthetic held me back for so long until I got to a place where I was like, I need to do things whether it looks good or not. But if it benefits me and if it makes me better, then I need to do those things. And I also challenged myself to stick to it because I was done letting myself down. And I thought, if I commit to running, which is one of the hardest things you will ever do, then it will definitely build credibility for myself within myself, and also just build confidence in me. I have become so confident because of running. Let me tell you something. If you haven't tried running, it is hard. Don't look at social media and see every other person doing it and think that it's easy. It is not easy. If you look at the real picture, look at the people around you and see how many people are actually doing the thing that you think is easy. How many people are actually running? How many people are actually in shape? Not a lot of people. Social media is just a highlight reel, and it shows us a minority of people who are actually doing good, but those who are around us, not so much. What I'm trying to say is it's very rare and it's very hard. And I'm one of those people who's doing something very rare and very hard. Tell me, how can I not be confident? How can I not? So some of the things that have helped me is, one, I'm so sorry about this nail. It came off and I'm sure it bothers you as much as it bothers me. One of the things was, one, find a program, stick to a program. I personally did the Runner app program. I did the free version, but it only allowed me about 3 weeks of free training. The nice thing is you get these guided runs. So they were guiding me. I had this coach, Steph, I think, I forgot the coach. And my first runs were very guided, and I was doing 2 runs a week. And I had to nail down at least 1 day a week, which was mandatory for me. Like Mondays without fail were my run days. And then because of my schedule, my second run day would either be a Wednesday or a Thursday. But I knew that if it didn't happen Wednesday, it definitely would happen on Thursday. And that's what I did. I got on a program, or I got on a plan, and I stuck to the plan regardless of how I felt. I just thought, if I don't feel like running, let me walk. And to be honest with you, most of my runs, I walk and run. I actually even take breaks in between, because where I live, like my elevation is like 103 meters from a non-runner to going up 103 meters, that is a lot. So that is what I started to do. I stuck to a plan, and I got a plan and I stuck to it. And the more you do it, the more your mindset just shifts. You just need to move. Once you are in motion, you don't stop. Secondly, I stopped focusing on the results or the end result of me running in my running journey. I stopped focusing on, in 8 weeks I'll be able to run 5 kilometers. But I started falling in love and being obsessed with the process. So my thing was, if I can get this run today, I just want to feel a certain way. I just want to see myself having run X amount of kilometers. So I obsessed about the process and not the end results, because the results take a long time to come. But when you become the person who is obsessed with the process is every day. The process is within that moment, and you reap the rewards of process within the moment. So taking the results out, like, the results are nice, but not focusing on the results really helped me to stick to the process and stick to the program. Finally, the one thing that helped me a lot, and this may low-key be toxic, when I ran and I would run, I would keep saying, I'm the most athletic person in my office space or in my department or in my team. My apologies, I ran out of storage space while I was recording and I was yapping. I was saying, I know it sounds a bit toxic for me to say this, but the fact that I knew that I was becoming better than the people around me fueled me. If this changes the way you think about me, I am sorry, but this really took me from couch to 5K. And it also has somehow helped me with my work life. Work doesn't bother me as much as it used to. And if you've been here around from the beginning, I'm sure you can notice I've made work like the smallest part of my life in terms of how it affects me. And I've tried to create a full life and live a full life outside of work. It's gotten to a point where nobody can actually mess with me at work. Even if somebody tries, I'm like, I will take you out on the streets, and if I have to run, I will smoke you. I can bench press more than you. So there is no way there's no way that your words are going to affect me. There's like, bring it on. Bring whatever you can on. Truth is, I'm stronger and faster than you, and I'm not even fast. If this is ungodly, Lord, forgive me. I am sorry. But it really has helped me. Knowing that I am better than those around me, and not even in like a vicious way, but I mean, truth is, I am. I'm gonna have to go and leave it here. I intentionally woke up early today and got ready early and got into the car so I can film this intro and this segment before having to leave for work. So we will catch up later.
I just wanna take you there. You don't gotta know where. Does he touch you here like this? Let me take the friction from your lips.
Happy Tuesday. I'm going to do something that I don't usually do, which is outro a video. And this is what I'm doing. I'm officially ending this video, outroing this video. But before I do close, I just want to give an update on my weight loss. I've been low-key on a weight loss journey, but I'm not hyper fixated on losing the weight. I'm hyper fixated on the process. I'm hyper fixated on the habits. And actually just overall health. I know it sounds cliche, but that is the truth. The less you focus on the outcome, the less you focus on the weight falling off, the more that the weight falls off. So I'm going to insert a picture somewhere so you can see how much I've done. But the crazy thing is, scale wise, I weigh the same, if not more. As I was saying, I haven't been hyper fixated on actually the weight falling off. And truthfully, on the scale, there is no progress. But if I look at myself and how some of my clothes fit, there actually is progress. This is just your reminder to not be fixated on the number on the scale, because it can change, and sometimes hormonally, as females, we don't lose weight in the number that we think we should be or we want to, and that can be demotivating. But when you focus on, like, today I did get my workout in, today I did finish my X amount of liters of water, today I did get in my steps, today I did this, you see that you actually are making progress because you are putting the principles and the disciplines into practice. And then with time, you will see the change that you want to see. And the changes are not always physical. Most of the times you see mental changes before you see the physical changes, and that's really what's been happening for me a lot lately. I've become a force to be reckoned with. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but that is just the reality. Anyway, thank you so much for reaching it to the end of this video, and if you made it to this far, please send me a white heart in the comments and let me know what you've been up to. Let me know what's going on in your life. I mean, I share a lot about my life. Let me hear what's going on in yours. Love you. Bye.